Very much.
Anti-fascist protesters have pelted the leader of the BNP with eggs as he tried to give a press conference outside Parliament. Nick Griffin, just elected as one of his party's first MEPs, was heckled by up to 100 demonstrators. Shouting anti-Nazi slogans, they surrounded him before he was dragged away by his own bodyguards. Our political correspondent Chris Shipp reports.
However distasteful many people find their politics, the British National Party do have 2 elected representatives in Europe. But this is what happened when those 2 MEPs attempted to hold a news conference in Westminster.
And 8,000.
Nick Griffin had barely begun when he glanced over his shoulder.
That's a 17% increase.
He had just seen the protesters heading his way. For a moment they considered staying put. But as the eggs came in, Nick Griffin and his team took flight. His heavies attempted with some force to keep back protesters. But by now they were simply trying to get Mr. Griffin to his car. It was parked some way off. Our cameras caught the moment when this woman in a red coat, she appears to be an innocent passerby, is forced to one side by Nick Griffin's protection team. We next see her on the ground, on the bottom right of your screen. 2 people were later taken to hospital. Meanwhile, Mr. Griffin was still fighting to reach his car. The BNP leader was attempting to keep both bodyguards on side. Once inside the vehicle, eggs and placards rained down. In front of the Palace of Westminster, this was not a pretty scene.
We found out Nick Griffin was trying to claim that he spoke for the British people.
Speaks for 6% of the people.
It's a tragedy, as in Nazi Germany, that Hitler was elected. But we do think we need to make a stand, that citizens have to unite together.
We were there to say what we're going to be doing in the European Parliament, and also, for that matter, with a press conference, to ask the awkward questions which journalists should be asking us and answering them. To have that stopped by a mob which, in the end, is supported by all the main political parties is an outrage.
They have been MEPs for less than 2 days. They have a 5-year electoral term. Chris Shipp, ITV News, Westminster.